Okay. Hello. I'm just going to give a few minutes for people to join in. Just going to give a few minutes. Welcome in, Esther. I see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello. Hello, Sandra. Hello. I love the energy. I love the energy in the chat section. I love the energy. Welcome to DJ Brand Academy How to Learn the First Principle. I'm so excited. What we are going to be learning today, I'm so excited. Like, the way I'm excited, man. Like, I can't even contain my excitement. I look forward to seeing people from this webinar share their stories on how they landed their crypto job. When I joined crypto years ago, I wish I had the same opportunity to learn. I wish I did. Before we go into all the nitty gritties, I am Peter Jennifer Brand, DJ Brand Academy, and I'm your host for today. So let's dive into it. If you are excited to be here, drop a fire emoji in the comment section. Drop a fire emoji in the comment section. I'm reading your comments. Oh, you need volume. You're not hearing me. Okay. Let me know if the audio is okay. David Peters, we're working on the audio. Can you hear? If you can hear me better, if you can hear me better, please indicate in the comment section. Let us know. Can you hear me better? Can you hear me better? Is the audio better now? Can you hear me better? Okay, okay, okay. Let me know if the volume is okay. Let me know if the volume is okay. Hear me better. It's important to hear me because that's basically the essence of this whole meeting. The audio is okay now. Okay, awesome, awesome. All right, all right. Let's get back into it. Let me see those fire emojis. If you're excited to be here, if you're excited to be in this meeting, let me see those fire emojis. This is going to be one encounter that you will be so excited about. One encounter that you will be so grateful. One meeting that you'll be so grateful that you participated in. So the first question I want to ask you today, it's important you know why you are here. It's important you have something that you are targeting. Yes, everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to earn in dollars. It's a great thing to aspire for, but it's important to know why do you want to be working in Web3 right now? I want to see your comments. Why do you want to be working in Web3? Why do you choose to work in Web3? Why? Is it because of the money? Just let me know in the comment section. Is it because of the money? Is it because of the opportunities? Is it because of you just want to be working from home? You want this lazy man style of working? Let me know. Why do you want to be working in Web3? What's your reason? I want to read your comments. What's your reason? Why do you want to be working in Web3? So let's see your comment. Okay, I think just a moment. Why do you want to be working in Web3? Let's see your comment. Let's see your comments. Why do you want to be working in Web3? Okay, let me see. Let me see. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Why do you want to be working in Web3? I want this to be a very interactive section. I want it to be a very engaging section. So I'm looking up for your comments because sometimes when you want to talk to people, you tailor it to the direction when you understand what people want or how best they think about a particular thing, you know the angle to go from. So why do you want to be working in Web3? Let me know. Why do you want to be working crypto jobs? Maybe Web3 is kind of like something that is alien to you. That's okay. So why do you want to be working crypto jobs? So the I don't know if you're seeing my slide. I don't know if you're seeing my slides. Please let me know if you're seeing my slides. Let me know if you're seeing my slides. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? That's the question today. Why are you here? What's that thing that's driving you? What's that one thing that will keep you motivated even when the road gets rough? What's that one thing? Just one word. What is it that will keep you motivated even when the road gets rough? What's that one thing? For some people, it can be their passion. For some people, it can be. Let me have the third slide. Yeah, the third slide. Why are you here? What's that one thing that will keep you motivated? What's that one thing that will keep you going, even when it gets difficult, even when it gets boring? For some people, they can find crypto boring. It's not your normal usual. It's not what you are used to. Some people, it can be not my normal routine of the kind of things that I want to read or I want to see. Some of the words are alien, some of the words you're not used to them. Okay, someone said for me, working with Web3 for the money and for a better understanding about the global network. Yes, I won't lie. When I first heard about crypto, when I heard how much I could cash out, I wanted to just I wanted to go all in. And the thing is, I was a nursing mother, and my baby keeps me awake at night, so it was just the perfect opportunity to learn. So that's exciting, and yes, hopefully you'll get to make and cash out the money like I did. That's an exciting, and that's very real. I love that. That's very real. So, what's that one thing that keep you motivated when the road gets hard? Now, let's move on to the next slide. Make sure you comment below what's that one thing that will keep you motivated. What's that one thing that will keep you motivated when the road gets hard? Let's move on. Crypto is booming. Yes. See, crypto is one market that you've not fully tapped into. People have not been able to comprehend how massive the crypto economy is. It is booming. And when the global liquidity per Bitcoin just hit $5.7 million, yes, per BTC, and there's like 25 million BTC. 25 million BTC, then imagine $5.7 million per BTC. This is like you can't even begin to comprehend. Now, Trump media added $2 billion in BTC to the treasury, to the US treasury. See, if the person that is seen as the number one person in the world, the president is pursuing, like he's is pursuing crypto like fully. His administration accepts crypto, encourages crypto. There should be something that should tell you. So that should tell you something that crypto economy is one massive large economy. It's an economy that it's not although there is this competition, but that competition creates room for opportunities. And a lot of Nigerians have not been able to like dive into that opportunity. Like there's so many aspects to crypto that you can choose one part, you can choose the least part, and you would still make money in crypto. People just know crypto for trading. People know crypto for I'm trading, I'm doing this, I'm doing futures market, I'm buying spot. There's so many aspects of crypto that people are yet to discover. And this is what I'm looking forward to sharing with you today. Crypto is not just a trend, it's a shift. It has come to change the normal. It has come to change the way people think. Crypto has come to give people financial freedom. Like, and this is one thing that I know, yeah, a lot of persons may not be able to get it, maybe because of my excitement and all that. But I tell you, because I have benefited from it, I've seen a lot of persons benefit from it, and I am still benefiting from it. Now, how I started with your experience, the next slide, how I started with your experience. I began with no knowledge or background, just curiosity and consistency. I was curious. And how I became curious, I met someone, and the person talked about Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin crashed to $6,000, came down to $3,000, $3,000 something. And they told me about Bitcoin. So before I could even aid in, Bitcoin rose to about $6,000 something. I bought some Bitcoin then, about $800 worth of Bitcoin back then. So eventually when I bought it, I got introduced into crypto through trading. So before I started asking questions, okay, so now we bought this way, what are the people behind all this project and all that? I started asking questions. I was curious. I wanted to know more, just the way some of us are curious today. You understand? Oh, someone said 9 to 5 scares me. Oh, more that is not. See, me like it's better to do 9 to 5 in crypto than to do 9 to 5 in like your normal routine job, because that job they stress testing like big time. I can't imagine myself now. I'll just date, get out of the house, get caught in traffic, and before you know, get to work. Then when you're getting into work, one boss there is just telling you what you don't understand. When you finish doing your job for the day, somebody will come and steal it out and make you sound as if you did nothing. You see, it's 9 to 5. I don't know if I can be able to do 9 to 5 role, because I can do business, but I can't do a normal 9 to 5. I can do a crypto 12 hours job than doing a normal 9 to 5. So let's move on to the next slide. The crypto timeline market growth, right from 2021, you can see the growth of the crypto market. Bitcoin hit $1 trillion market cap, like $1 trillion market cap. Then through the year, in 2022, the bear market experienced the crash. If you're used to some crypto, maybe for those of us that are not new here, that are used to crypto, the market crashed. Now, when the market crashed, a lot of persons that bought tokens, there were losses. People that trade, there were losses, and it happens. There was this FTX exchange issue, the lunar crash. There's some tokens that went from the top to bottom. Now, that's one thing that scares me about trading. You can have it all today and tomorrow it's all gone. So it's a bit, the security is there. When you have a job, you know you have a job. When you get your salary, you know you get a salary. It's not like when it comes to crypto trading. I do crypto trading by the side, but I do it at when you say what you can afford to lose, it's always best to use an amount that you can afford to lose. And one thing that helps me to be able to save up in crypto trading, like do crypto trading, buy tokens, keep them, watch them boom, was because I had jobs that were paying me. So I could afford to like, okay, fine, this job is paying me $500 per month, paying me $500 per 2 weeks. I can take $100 out, buy a coin. And sometimes if it crashes, it doesn't hurt that much, because I just feel like, okay, this is something, a percentage I took from the job that I did. You understand? So But in 2025, the market is estimated to be at $2.96 trillion. And it's like, that's the estimate. And as it is right now, Bitcoin crossed $120,000. Imagine you buying Bitcoin when it was just $6,000. You know what I mean? They're having like 5 or 10 of those. It's amazing. There's still so much. People are estimating one Bitcoin to hit $1 million. Now, please, whatever I say here, don't take it as financial advice. These are just findings, these are just information I've come across out of my own study, and it's just for educational purposes. What is Web theory? This crypto jargon that we keep talking about. What is Web3? What is Web3? I'll go through the comment section. If you have any questions, please let me know. Rhoda says, I'm learning here tonight. Volume, I'm terrible traffic. Oh, so sorry. I hope you can hear me. We confirm the audio is better, probably because I'm in an open space. I hope you get out of traffic on time. Now, see what we're just saying about a 9 to 5 job. Let's get back to it. What is Web3? Web3 is decentralized. What does it mean? It means that your business is not outside. I'm just going to use plain terms today so people who are getting to know about crypto can understand. It means that your business is not outside, like there's privacy. It means that somebody cannot just come and how will I put it that makes it so simple? Okay, fine. It means that you have ownership of everything and it's transparent. If you've seen my videos on what is blockchain, what is cryptocurrency, in crypto made easy, I'll drop a link in the comment section now, or just have someone drop a link in the comment section of what the link to the YouTube channel teaching why I started teaching the basics of cryptocurrency. What is crypto all about? Because it's kind of like decentralization means it's transparent. You can everybody sees what's going on. Nothing can be hidden. Kind of like privacy in such a way, but yet nothing can be hidden. Privacy in such a way that you own it. We see there's this slogan we say in crypto, your keys, your crypto, not your keys, not your crypto. So it's private, but it's transparent. That means before someone can come and tell you something, you can prove it on chain. User data ownership, you own your own data. Blockchain, decentralized applications, smart contracts. Now don't sweat it. These are broken down, and I'm going to be talking about them more in details. Tokens and NFT ownerships and ownership and tokens NFTs equals ownership plus income. Now there was a time that one NFT went for thousands of dollars. You know what are NFTs? NFTs are like images, they are like pictures. People online, on chain, somebody will buy the ownership of an image, maybe like a monkey or like one animal, and the person will buy the ownership. It will be transferred to the person that bought it, and that person will get credited. Some of these images went for over hundred thousands of dollars. And yes, that's true. Then imagine those images, somebody having like 5 or 6 of them. It's crazy. Now let's move on to the next slide. Web 2 versus Web 3 jobs. Let's compare your normal day 9 to 5 job and Web 3 jobs. Now, the Web 2 jobs is the one you are used to, your normal office kind of job. What they are company led. That means companies hire people, they lead the decisions in the organization. But Web 3 are community led. That means in crypto, there are people that are called community, just the way you have customers or clients in Web 2. Now, Web 3, which is crypto jobs, crypto communities, it is its life source depends on people. That is why I am hammering on getting jobs that doesn't even require coding, because without a community, a crypto project is useless. A project life source depends on the community in as much as it depends on the team or the developers that created the project. Now, for so the community are like the customers. So it's just like having a brand of a product. If you have a brand of sunglasses and you don't have customers, your company is as good as dead. So Web two, you see platforms like Instagram, Facebook. Why Web three uses platforms like Discord, Telegram, and X. Now, Web two jobs they pay you salary. Maybe in Nigeria they pay you in naira. And there's something about salary jobs. If your job is paying you 1 million naira in Nigeria, Nigeria companies will make sure you work it will be like 5 to 10 million naira work to be able to earn that 1 million naira. Unless you have really grown in status in a company or really achieved a certain status. So let's have the slide back. Okay. So why Web3 just pay you in crypto or tokens? And the beautiful thing about this crypto or tokens is that it has potential of even increasing more than the value they're paid in. It also has potential in dropping in value. You understand? So now Web2 just centralized control, which means that the authority is maybe let's say your boss did not like the way you were doing your face. The person can just why are you finding your face like that? And you can get sacked of that. It has centralized control. Your boss has to detect, your time of and all that. Yes, virtual jobs are regulated, but it's decentralized collaboration. That means that the decision does not rely solely on maybe one person that likes you or doesn't like you. So let's move on to the next slide. I want to try to be fast. The opportunity in crypto is a trillion dollar market cap. The opportunity is boundless. There are new projects that are launched daily. That is why there is a high need for crypto community managers, crypto community moderators, community specialists. Who are these people? They are people like, let's say you have, let me use one of these popular channels. You have MTN, and let's say you're online, you're trying to recharge, but you're unable to recharge. You're having difficulty recharging your line. So what do? You call the MTN customer care, right? So when you call the MTN customer care, what happens? You explain to the person on the phone, that is like a customer support specialist. Hey, my SIM, I'm trying to recharge. This is happening, this is happening. The person will say, okay, fine. Let's check your line. Let's find out what is causing you not to be able to recharge. So that means that the person is trying to help you resolve the case. Sometimes you notice they are very polite. Even when you are shouting at them, you are talking to them anyhow, they try to calm you down and all that. So that's what community managers do in crypto jobs. They are the point of contact for the project. So what do you do as a community manager? You get to learn about the project. When you learn, equip yourself with the knowledge about the project, then you help to be a point of contact to resolve issues, conflicts, to be able to answer questions for the community. And there are times where there are sometimes you might not know the answers. So you get back to the project owner and the team and they equip you with the right information to pass to the community industries. There are so many aspects to crypto, like I said before, gaming, art, finance. There's a crypto project I know about. You play game and you earn tokens. There are some that have been popular that we've even participated in those coins. Now we're mining those coins, tap, 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 tap. You come here, I did those coins, and I made good money from those coins. And at a point, I was trying to be one of the influencers for the Nose Coin project. It was the trial phase, but I didn't go through with it because I didn't have enough following to be able to get it done. But what I'm trying to say is that there are people behind that Newsprint project to make sure Newsprint is a success. So that's it. Now, the Web3 is hiring, even if you don't write code, even if you're not a code person, Web3 is hiring. All right. Okay. Everybody's trying to increase your volume until okay. I'm trying to check. Okay. Yeah, people are complaining that their volume is low. Please make sure that you increase your volume. Please increase the volume of your device. Some persons have been able to get more volume by increasing the volume of their devices. Okay, let's move on. Um, the roles that are available in crypto. What roles are available in crypto? We have community managers and virtual assistants. Just a moment. So we have community managers that can earn as much as $800 to $3,000 monthly. We have virtual assistants that can earn between $500 to $1,500 monthly. We have community support agents that can earn between $600 to $2,000. Social media managers, $700 to $2,500. Graphic designers. Now, you see graphics designers that just come and design graphics for you, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000. You can actually, as a graphic designer, be working in crypto and earn between 1,000 to $3,500. You want to know how? Just wait. Um, I need to calm down. I need to calm down this excitement because I think I'm more excited than some of you guys. You guys are not showing me your excitement in the comment section. I want to see your excitement. I want to see your excitement. We have content writers. There are content writers. You see the way we have people writing blogs. You can be a content writer for a project. You study the project to the point where you can write for them, write blog articles, write medium articles for them. Now AI has made things so simple. So you just need to know how to do it. And that's what I'm going to be teaching. So you can be a content writer and you earn between $500 to $2,000 for a project. So there are some other roles like ambassadorial roles, shilling roles. I didn't include them here because those ones end from 50 to 100, maybe $200, and it's based on performance. So moving on to the next slide. One thing about crypto is you can have multiple jobs. It's one industry, yeah. You can maybe in gaming, you can work with five different gaming projects and make this money from five different projects. Now it all depends on your capacity. Do you understand? So that's one beautiful thing about crypto. You can work with two, three projects depending on your capacity. At the time, I was working morning, I was working 10 projects. Yes, I like money. I wanted to just make money. I was working 10 projects at a time in the morning. Then in the evenings, I was doing like two, three projects. Of course, I had some free time. I was a stay-home mom. I had a lot of free time on my hand. But when I started diving into other things, I had to reduce the number of projects I'm working with so I can have time for my in real life business and other things. Because when I make money here, I want to spread it on different aspects, and that's what I did. So I had to make time, and of course, some of the projects I couldn't continue. There are DAOs, there are freelance gigs, there are part-time bounces. There are some projects I'll tell you, I just want to contract you for like 2, 3 months, 1 month. I want to be able to do something. There was one project I worked on recently for like 2 months, and they were paying, you say, $150 every 2 weeks or every week. I can't remember really. But they just contracted us for like 2 months. I came on board, I brought like one or two persons with me. They needed people to cover different time shifts. So it's you can multiply your experience and your income streams. That's the beauty. When you're working different projects, that means you're earning from different projects. You can multiply your income. And the beautiful part is that you can be working five projects while you're online. You just need your PC, your phone. So maybe you have like one phone. You can have four different accounts if you're on premium on Telegram. So you can be managing different projects. You can even use one account to be in different projects. Telegram. Don't worry, I'll go into the nitty gritty. Let's continue because of time. I'm trying to keep within an hour, so we'll be done. I was hoping for 30 minutes, but within an hour. So Web3 jobs, why they rock? They are remote, mostly remote jobs. That means you don't have to go to the office. It means You can be working from home in your pajamas. You can decide to be on your bed and be working. You can work in your sitting room. You can be cooking noodles in the kitchen and you are working. You have your phone hands. Why do I feel like I'm confessing so much? Because I do this sometimes. I can just have my PC somewhere close by, have my phone on my hand, and I'm staring a pot of soup on fire. Why? Because it's a remote job. So long you are online, active, responding to questions, doing what you need to do, other parts of your body can be doing whatever. You could be eating on your desk, taking a cup of coffee, whatever you need to do. It does not require skill. It does not require a degree. It just requires skills. It does not require any form of degree from you. You don't need to be a first class to be able to excel in doing the job you are doing. Tokens, airdrop bonuses. Now there was a project I worked with as a community manager. You know the funny thing about the project was that they paid the amount they were paying was like $200 monthly. But before they launched, they gave us some tokens. And the token they gave me at launch, that token was the quantity of the token was over three point something million tokens. And that token was worth $9,000 at launch price. And that money sustained me for a year. Like over $9,000 because over time, the token pumped, so I was cashing out small, small because the tokens were being released gradually. So I was just cashing out, cashing out. And it got to a time I was like, this is not going to finish, because those are some of the benefits that comes with working with crypto projects. Yeah. So one of my students reached out to me recently and said a token launched. They gave about some thousands of tokens to the moderators, and the token price, like when you tell the token price, like you are hitting almost 2 3K dollars, and that sometimes the project might not even pay you more to, you understand, but when you benefit from the project. So let's move on. Crypto is a $2 trillion opportunity. Crypto is equals to digital economy 2.0. It's just the upgraded version of anything you can think about digital economy. It's already worth over $2 trillion and it's still growing. From DeFi to AI to gaming, it's all here in crypto. It's all here. It's okay. The comment section is cracking me up. It's all here in crypto. If you have questions, this is the best time to drop your questions in the comment section because I might not be taking a lot of questions, but if you have questions, this is the best time to drop your questions. You can work from anywhere in the world. The next slide, you can work from anywhere in the world. You can be your own boss. You can be in charge. You can choose the project that match your passion. You can say, okay, fine, I'm not a gaming kind of person, I'm an AI kind of person. You can say, okay, fine, let me work in AI with AI projects. You can just focus on DeFi projects. You can focus on projects that match your kind of person. You can say, okay, I'm more of a gaming person, so let me focus on gaming projects. I can easily do well in gaming projects. So you can be your own boss. You can choose the project that match your passion. Moving on, how to find your Web3 niche. Even when they say whatever you want to do online, maybe you want to create a social platform, you have to find your niche. So also for Web3, you have to find your niche. And this is how I found mine. When I was thinking of, okay, fine, I want to go into crypto jobs. There are so many roles available in crypto. I'm limiting it to these few roles. By the time you get the knowledge, the right knowledge, you can choose which aspect you want to explore further. I decided to like, okay, fine. When I see job descriptions, jobs popping up, I look at the job description. At first, I wanted to focus on being the social media manager. So I looked at it and I'm like, okay, this will require me to do this, do this, do this. Let me see, look for other roles that are not as stressful. Not as if social media is stressful, because if you're a social media savvy person, you would even find it interesting. So I read job description and I said, okay, fine, I can do this, I can work with this app, I can do this, I can do this. And what my mentor told me then was that I have paid mentors, like I paid good money in dollars to learn, not even this one we are doing now. So one of my mentors said, what you would do, read a job description, If it's something that you like, you know you can do. If there are some skills there that you have not been able to attain, focus on getting those skills. And that was how I was able to grow. I focused on getting the skills. I reached out to mentors that could teach me those skills. Now, when they taught me those skills, I was able to equip myself and come back and apply for similar jobs because now I was equipped with the skills. You see what knowledge does for you. You can learn the project, learn the skills that project actually needs. Then find out what excites you the most. Because if you are not excited, you will not be able to do it for long. Find out what excites you the most. So, with these things I've said, can you tell me that you would like to work in gaming AI? Let me just keep it to two options. Gaming, are you a gaming kind of person or are you an AI project kind of person? There are so many aspects, but let's stick to those two for the purpose we like to work with gaming or AI project. Gaming or AI project. Now, moving on to the next slide. What kind of projects would you like to work with? Gaming or AI project? Let me see your comments. Let me see your comments. Now there are okay, someone said I love to play games. So your niche is kind of like more of gaming projects. Gaming projects, all right. So there are five no code crypto rules. There are five no code crypto rules. Five no code crypto rules that you can easily start today if you're ready. Being a community moderator, being a community manager, being a virtual assistant, being a social media executive or manager, being a research analyst. These are roles you can get in crypto without learning how to code, without even having any skill experience. Just these are roles, basic tools that can help you get started. Now moving on to the next slide. These are examples of people that students and friends that got hired that had no tech experience, absolutely no tech experience. It was like beginner friendly. It's something that even if even if you're the dullest person and all that, it is easy. I can see some comment sections, some comments in the WhatsApp group. You can drop your comments in WhatsApp or in the YouTube section, comment section. I think it will be more easier for me to see it in the YouTube comment section. Now, there are people that got started even with, let me not say the dullest brain, but I just want to make you understand that it is not as difficult as some people make it seem. No, it's not. Just put your mind in that level that I can do this. It's not something that is so difficult. If I can breathe, I can walk, I can eat, I can learn how to get a crypto job. And that's why I'm here today. Moving on. What are the four mistakes that beginners make? People who want to get started, they're waiting. Ah, let me get to know it all. Let me get to know so much. I don't think I know enough. They have no visible online presence. See, come, how do you do an online job when your online presence is zero? There are some projects like ambassadorial roles or shady roles that require you to use your social accounts to talk about the project. Sharing majorly is, hyping the project, talking about the project, letting people know what the project is all about. So if you don't have an online presence, how do you tend to do that? And there are some persons that share generic CVs, copy paste, nothing unique about them. They just copy the one. If they just copy the CV, there's somebody one time I was working with a project, and the person sent a CV, and the person's cover letter, he mentioned the name of another project. Let's say you're writing let's say an application to company A, then you copy paste the same application you sent to company B, and you say, I'm writing to you there, company B, and the person just lost it. Why? Because of generic CVs. And another mistake that beginners make is only chasing money. Yes, we are all in it for the money, but if that's the only thing that motivates you, you will lose opportunities to learn. I just told you about a project that pays $200 monthly and they gave tokens worth $9,000. Now, if you saw that project, I don't know what your level is. Myself, the money is too small, but you will miss an opportunity. And sometimes, even when I started then, I worked for some projects for free. Why? Because I needed the experience, I needed something to put in my CV, I needed recommendations. So I worked for some projects just to be able to have something to slot into my CV that I have worked with this project and this is what I learned. And I was trying to build my crypto career. So I was just like, I was just out there. You understand? So let's move on to the next slide. What are three things you can do today that can help you in this journey? What are three things you can do today? You can join crypto community Discord. You can, first of all, create a Discord account if you don't have one. Then you can join crypto Discord community, join conversations, learn the conversations, listen to, just watch how people have conversations. You can use a Web3 CV template. Now, writing a normal resume is way different from writing a Web3 resume. There's a way to write a Web3 resume, and I'm going to be teaching that as well. You can follow crypto job boards. I'm going to be sharing so many job platforms, the right ones to apply for crypto jobs. And you know, the thing is, crypto job is posted. Even if I share that platform with you today now, there's something I do. I'm just going to share this. I'm not going to keep this. I'm going to share this. If you want to use this information, awesome. There are some crypto job platforms I follow. I just make sure I stay tuned to the page, like I turn on the notification. So when they post, I have everything written down. Like, so when they post, I click apply for the job. I put in, slot in my information, tailor my resume and CV. There are sometimes there are people that are looking for maybe it's a gaming project and my CV and all that has AI experience, references and all. I will just edit and switch it up to gaming to make it look like, oh, I'm a gaming savvy person. Then I make sure I submit my application within the first 10, 20 persons. Why? Because when they are reviewing this, sometimes when you come back to the application, maybe a day later, you will realize that there are more than 10,000 applicants, sometimes more than 5,000, sometimes more than 2,000, depending on the role. So what do you do? You make sure this is already and how to tailor your CV. I'm already giving out some tips already, but that's okay. That's okay. That's why we're here after all. Now, what do we do from here? What do we do from here? How do we go deeper into all this? There's so many things I can't teach it all in today's webinar. We got started 5 minutes into the class. We can't teach it all in one day. Of course, there's no way we can learn everything in one day. But I'm going to go deeper into the training. I'm going to be setting up an academy for some number of persons, selected number of persons, and it will be like on a first come first serve basis. What I'm going to be teaching is how to build your crypto portfolio. You need to have a crypto portfolio. It's not a one, you can't just have a particular portfolio that you're using to submit to every project. You need to have a crypto portfolio, and people want to see what's in your portfolio. Now you don't need an experience. You just need a mentor to teach you how to build the right crypto portfolio. You need to know what you're going to be learning as well is resume and job application templates. I'm going to be sharing templates for you, like the one I said just now. I'm going to be sharing templates you can easily use so it will be stress free for you. You just, once an application comes in, you pick up the template that fits the application and you apply for the job. So imagine you having a template to apply for a job and someone who doesn't have a template. Having a template will help you with speed and make you stand out amongst the crowd. All right. So, how to moderate communities? How to moderate communities? I'm going to be teaching you that. and my team are going to be teaching you how to moderate crypto communities. Now, there are some communities that want you to speak in a professional tone. You talk no jokes, no casual talks. Why there are some communities when you talk in a professional tone, they'll be like, hey, this person is so serious, this person has AI boost. They want you to talk with them, gist with them, be casual. There are communities like that. So I'm going to be teaching you how to moderate communities depending on what each project needs. Now, I want to teach you how to use AI for content and responses. If you want to go into content writing, how to use AI for content writing for specific projects. Now, and you will use it, it will not sound like you use AI. Yeah, I'm going to be teaching that and how to respond to people in such a way. There are some things that when you use an AI response, those of us that are used to using AI, once I see an AI response, I was like, hey, God, this person is using GPT. It just stands out. But I will use the same GPT and you will never know. I'm going to be teaching that. I'm going to teach you how to launch a token without coding. What does this mean? I'm going to teach you how to create your own project. If you want to create your own project from scratch, I'm going to teach you how to do it. I'm going to give you the platform to use free. They are free. That's why sometimes you see some stupid scam tokens everywhere. But if you want to build your own project legit from the ground, like you want to be a founder, you want to have your own project, I can teach you how to create your own token without having to involve in coding. Now, I want to teach you how to become a broker. You see this? It took me a long time because even my boss that put me through crypto didn't even teach me how to make when I started making money. I was being paid. I would come to him anytime I want to sell. Each time I want to sell, I'll be like, I want to sell. He'll tell me this is the rate. And whatever he told me then was what I accepted because I didn't know how to become a broker. I'll teach you how to buy and sell BTC, USDT, any token you have, how to be able to source for exchanges, DEXs, that amount of liquidity. There's some tokens when you sell them from your wallet, you will lose more. That's why you might have to use a centralized exchange and how to be able to sell to that. So even if you say I don't want to do crypto jobs, I want to be buying BTC, then you want to sell, you can still make money and I'll teach you how to do that. Then there's going to be full certification from this section. There's going to be, in the training that we're going to be doing, there's going to be full certification. You're going to get a certificate. Now, when you are getting crypto jobs, it's difficult to get certificate because you don't see schools out there teaching crypto. And even if you find some of them teaching, it's very expensive. There was like 4 or 5 years ago, I wanted to do a crypto course, and when I went through the curriculum, these were basic things I already knew, but I just needed the certificate. So for me to be able to go through the course, it had to cost over $3,000 for 1 month, and I couldn't even afford it as at that time. And even if I could afford it, having to pay for a knowledge already, just to get certificate was really not easy for me. But you're going to be getting a full certification from PJ Brand Academy. You're going to be getting job recommendations. Recently, I have people reaching out to me asking me, do you have work? Do you have people? I have a job. Do you have somebody that can work in this time frame? Sometimes they are looking for people that can work at night, maybe between 12 to 6. And Nigerians, they like to sleep that time. So there are some people that can do jobs at night. There are some, they prefer daytime, 9 to 5 job. So they want to take on night jobs. So I checked around and I was like, my team is fully packed and I didn't have anybody for that slot. So I had to start reaching out to people like, hey, how about can you recommend somebody? Can you recommend somebody? There are people I've given several jobs this year, last year, I can't even count. So there are opportunities that comes like that and I can recommend. Yes, I'm not gonna say this, but I'm gonna say it. So I'm going to recommend one person out of those that will be joining the training for a job immediately. That is depending on the person's speed in catching up for a job. It's going to be a basic job, maybe you earn between $50 to $100. It's going to be like, I think 1 or 2 slots are available, but if one person can grab the 2 jobs, fine. So I'm going to be recommending you for jobs when you join the PG Academy. Why? Because I've talked to you, I've seen what you can do. I can recommend you for a job and I won't be ashamed to use this person in there. So you're going to have private one-on-one sessions with me. For a long time now, I said, I'm not going to teach. I'm not going to teach no more. I'm not going to teach. But it's different. I'm going to be giving private one-on-one sessions. You're going to have private one-on-one sessions with me as well during the training. Now, this there are going to be resources included while you are going through the training. You're going to have web 3 CV templates. There's going to be over 30 job boards I'll share with you where you can apply for jobs. I'm going to be sharing with you a crypto starter pack, AI prompts that you can use, like I spoke about before. Now, all this bonus content, they are worth over $5,000. I don't know why they put 5,000 there, but it's $5,000. They are worth over $5,000. And but I'm not gonna charge you $5,000 for this because I want to make it easy. In as much as I want to make it easy, I want to also pick those that are really committed, those that are serious about and intentional about what they want. This has worked for me. It has worked for people I have taught. It is still working for them. I had someone who just got into crypto less than a month. She earned her first $50. I had someone who got into crypto in less than a year. He had his millions, and he had not touched millions before then, but it's possible, very possible, even if you're a student. So we are going to be taking just 20 persons, and for those 20 persons, we are going to be taking 100,000 naira each person. Yes, base fee 100,000 naira to make it easy, affordable, and available. And I'm going to be very particular about my students. I'm going to be very, I don't want to use the word stingy or very. You see, this set of persons I'm taking on, the account is displayed on the screen. If you want to make your transfers, you can make your transfers. The first 20 persons, once we hit 20, I'm not taking any more persons. And that's it. And if we don't get to 20, I'm so happy. It's making it easier for me. But if we're more than 20, I'm going to have to refund those that have paid already. Now, this is what I'm going to be doing. Because of because of my students, moving forward, I'm not going to recommend anybody outside my circle. Yes, I'm going to be that thing. I'm not recommending anybody outside of my circle because I had to give someone a job recently, over $200 job. I don't know the person from Adam. I just needed somebody because when opportunities come up, I'm like, okay, who can I help? Who can I help? And the person didn't even have to say thank you. I just, you understand? So I'm going to be very particular about my students. When opportunities come, they're going to be the first person I'm going to push it to. I don't care if I know you from anywhere or Adam, but this is how I am going to be so selfish about what I do for my students. 100,000 naira is the fee. Now, this is what I'm going to be doing. For the first 10 persons, I'm going to pay. You can send in 20% discounted. You can send in 80,000 naira, but that's going to be for the first 10 persons. I'm going to have my team confirm the payment. Once we hit that number, no, we are not doing further. Send your screenshots proof to the number on WhatsApp responding to your messages. Send your screenshot proof. I already have someone that has paid. Have my number one student that has already paid. So my 19 students more, I am looking forward to meeting you. I'm looking forward to having you on board. I'm looking forward to turning things around. I'm looking forward to you getting empowered. Now, moving on to the next slide. Here are some payment proofs from some of the students. We just had to fit it into the screen. Now, when you get started, maybe you understand the screen more. When you are seeing $958, that's USD dollars, that's a crypto dollar. It is exchangeable. Like when you start learning about it, or for those of us that already have idea about crypto, you'll see that the screenshots can never be fabricated. You understand? These are wallets screenshot. So it's a MetaMask. Like I said, crypto Web3 is transparent. You can't fake it. You can If I say I should start sending all the screenshot proof of payment for the past 2 3 months, like I think it will be more than this line to already go through. So these are some payment proofs. So I'm not even stressing. I'm not even, if you're gonna come on board, come on board. If you're not gonna come on board, it's okay. Wait for the stories and the testimonies of those that came on board. It's still very okay. You can join my YouTube video where I teach about crypto made easy with PJ. You can join and still learn about crypto easy way. Now your questions. I am ready to take your questions. I'm ready to take your questions. I'm ready to take your questions. No, there is no deadline for paying. But the thing is, after this, after today, I'm not taking any more payments. If I have just one student or two or three students, I'm going ahead. If I have just two or three students, I'm going ahead. But if you're making a commitment and you want to complete your payment or something to reserve the spot, make sure you reserve the spot. So let me just go through the comment section so I can answer the question. Now, I asked someone asking what is a Web3 CV template. No, you know how you normally, let's say you want to apply for a receptionist job, you apply for a receptionist job in a company and you put in your CV or in your resume what will make you stand out as a good receptionist. Okay. Now, Web3, if you want to apply as a community manager, now the Web3 template you put your it will write it in such a way that you will stand out as a good community manager. That is what a Web3 CV template is. So all you just need to do is edit it, put your name or put the name of the company you're applying to and the position. So it's having a template and already made written CV for you. You understand? And there are some secrets to writing this CV that I will share with you when you come on board to the academy. A Discord account. You see the way someone asked, what is a Discord account? A Discord account. You see the way we have Facebook. Facebook is a social platform, but for Web 2. We call it Web 2. Instagram is a social platform. Then we have the ones for crypto platforms, crypto projects. We have WhatsApp is Web 2. Then we have Telegram. You can find the app in the App Store, Discord. You can go to your App Store or your Play Store, search for Discord. Then I think I had the icon. Let me show you the icon. Okay, you see on this let's go back to slide 19. You will see a Discord icon. Is the first one. That's the Discord icon. The first one that was ticked in the image. That's how the icon looks like. So that's what a Discord is. So when just like when you download Facebook, you now create an account. You also have to create an account for the Discord. So the let's go back to this slide with the account. Let's go back to well, the last slide now. So that's what a Discord account is. All right. Okay, the major skills one needs to acquire. What are the major skills one needs to acquire? Depending on the area you want to skill in. I'm answering this question from Esther. Depending on the area you want to skill in, that's what matters. The skills you should acquire. So there are some skills you'll be learning, but you are trying to be, let's say you're trying to launch your own project as a founder, but you are learning something different. So it won't work. It will just, how would I put it? Let's say you want to be a project supervisor. You can't just learn a virtual assistant role, how to speak kindly, professionally to people. You will need to increase your capacity to learn some other roles, to learn some skills or some other roles, and to help you. Let's say you have knowledge of Excel, it can help you with recording. as a supervisor, a community supervisor, and some of this role also has higher pay. All those supervisory roles, we have community managers, a community manager to community moderators. We have higher. I don't want to bust our brain, but when you come on board, you will know. You will get to know all these things. So, um, the other questions, just one question, and it's just a free session, and it will teach me everything. That's true. Those that predicted. I need to know how to fully learn and get a job. How do I go from here to keep learning with PG Academy? This is the opportunity right here on the screen. How to, please, I would like to be notified those that have sent payment proof and how many persons we have currently, so we know those that are we are taking for the academy. Like I'm so happy because I know that this is gonna be someone's turnaround point. All right. Okay. So for the class, when is the class starting? The class is starting immediately, but the information of when the class is starting will be sent to the students that have registered. The class is starting this week by Thursday. It's going to be a private class. And the classes you'll be having you'll be meeting with other persons that started from scratch like you'll be meeting with other people that have taught as well that are any currently in crypto. Some of them will be sharing their experience and their story with you, but I'll be the one keep starting the class this Thursday, starting this Thursday. Further details will be shared with the students, not publicly, but that details will be shared with the student. So, if you have any more comments, let me know. Okay, is this a comment? Okay, so how much is it? It's 100,000, but we are giving a 10% discount for the first 10 persons that are paying. We're giving a 10% discount. All right. So, what is Kai? Is Kai supposed to be a comment? I don't know. Is Kai supposed to be a comment? Yes, yes. You're right. You're right, Anita. That cryptocurrency is digital. That doesn't require central bank or financial institution to verify transactions. That's true. You 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 make transactions on chain. That's why you see one thing about crypto is why people are scared of crypto because in as much as it has its good side, it can have its negative side. There are some persons that will want to use this for dubious means because you can transfer money on chain and the government won't even be able to trace it. They can't trace it because when you come online, what you see is wallet. Okay, you see the screenshots we shared about people who received payment on slide 23. Yeah, the screenshots we shared, the testimonials from students. Can I have that slide? Okay, do you see any name on this slide? There are no names, but these are people's wallet. It's like people's bank account, but there are no names. If you see my wallet on chain, if you see my wallet address, you won't know I'm the one. But in a typical centralized system, which is the banking system, somebody will post their wallet, their account number. Now, if you carry that account number and put it in an app like OPay, OPay will suggest the banks that use that account number. And when it suggests the banks for you, the next thing that happens is those people, you'll be able to trace their name, the name on their account, and know that, oh, the person that have this name is Mr. Tom, Dick, and Harry. You understand? So that's one thing. So it's just it's centralized. It's centralized when it comes to what so best for when playing decentralized, and of course every good thing people tend to also take advantage of it. That's why you see sometimes hackers or people steal money online and it can't be traced. It can be traced. Yeah. Okay, for the payments, those that are asking for the payments, I can't guarantee a reservation for the payment. We'll be wrapping up now, and that will be it for today. I can't guarantee a reservation for the payment. I am like, if it's one student you are getting, 10 students you are getting, 15 students you are getting, and that's it. I can't. The thing is, I don't even need the money. Yes, I don't need it. What 20 people will pay, I can get it from one job within a month. What 20 people would pay, what we're putting out there. When there was somebody I needed to learn from, the person didn't even teach me proper. I paid $300 to learn. And I had to chase the person to even teach me. I had to chase this person. I was just being given, I said, take assignment, take assignment, take assignment. But in my pursuit and all, and the thing is, the fact that the person would even teach me, because not everybody wants to teach you how to fish. People wants to give you fish. Not everybody wants to teach you how to fish. I chased this person, and eventually, when I learned how to when I learned the job, I got my first job. I made sure that the first money that came to me, I sent it to the person. It was a form of appreciation, and it's something I teach my students. I send I send it as appreciation, and every year I also make sure that I send something to say thank you, sir, for even considering me. Even if, because there's some people, you have the money, but nobody will teach you, because nobody wants you to know their source. You understand? So yeah, yes, you can pay 50% of the amount to secure your spot. For those that are on the live, yes, you can pay 50% to secure your spot. You can pay 50% to secure your spot. So let me see. Alright. You can pay 50% to secure your spot for the section. But once we are done with this live, I would appreciate if everybody sees making any form of payment. Once we are done, I will appreciate if you cease making any form of payment, because I won't be accepting any more students then. I won't be accepting any more students. What I'll be doing is I'll have to refund. I won't be accepting any more students. And by the end of the classes, you would know that whatever you paid was not even up to 1% or 10% of what you are going to be learning. But you just realize that it's not even up to, yeah. For those that are in the live session, you can pay 50% to secure your spot, but you have to redeem the other 50% within 48 hours. Well, if you don't redeem it, we'll have to send a message to you to request for it to be refunded back to you. So that will be all. Any more questions as we round up this section? I want to say thank you so much to everyone that joined today. If you have further questions, you can send it to the WhatsApp chat. I'll be in the WhatsApp chat to answer questions for the next 30 minutes to 1 hour. The group will still be open for you to ask your questions for the next 1 hour. I'll be in the WhatsApp chat. If you have further questions, I'll be in the WhatsApp to answer those questions. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was an honor to have you. And like I said, it's not compulsory that you come on board as a student. It's not compulsory. It's okay if you have your doubts. It's okay. It's all right if you have your doubts. But some persons would want to, let me see if my friend tries this out. Let me see if it will work for them before I come on board. That's okay. It's not compulsory. You can also follow our YouTube channel, Crypto Made Easy with PJ, to learn about crypto from the basis, from the beginners level, you can join our YouTube channel. I'll be teaching there and you can explore on your own. That's still very okay. But like I said, the bonuses and the perks, you won't have access to that. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, send what you have into the account, then send a screenshot proof. Like the person requesting the repeater, if you can send like 30% and redeem the other part. I see the passion, I appreciate that. And send what you have to the account, making exceptions, okay, to the account, send your payment proof and make sure you send whatever is left within 48 hours, send this to the team. Okay, so you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. I look forward to seeing my students on board. I look forward like you guys should just know that I'm so prepared for you. Like I'm coming for you, like big time. I look forward to having you guys on board. Let's grow together. Let's make this money. Like sometimes I wish I could share myself for different crypto projects. I'm like, okay, let me work here. Let me make this money. Let me make this money. And I'm just gonna drop this here. I have a friend. He's like a boss to me. He told me, um, okay, now one of the things we're going to be teaching in the class, let me just give us one tip, is the kind of name that you have. If your name is Chukwamaka, you cannot take that name to your crypto world. I'm going to be telling you how to choose nice names that will make you stand out if you are going to be working in crypto jobs. Yes, your name too has a role to play. So he told me he's like a boss, and he said, Cryptozord is one of the names I go by. He said, Cryptozord, I'm going to, I want to switch my lifestyle towards because I've been working crypto jobs. He's a married man with kids now. So I want to be able to spend more time with my family. So I want to be doing businesses and all that, blah, 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 blah. So the person kind of like, okay, I said, fine, no problem. So because of that, he said, I'm going to be trusting you to handle some of my jobs. I can't share myself in a thousand places. So if I'm going to be handling his jobs, I'm going to be trusting people I know to handle those jobs for him. People that I can say I've taught to the level where they can handle professional jobs. You understand? So when I said I'll be stingy about my students, I mean it. So let me just go through the WhatsApp group before I load out. Okay, you want to pay in installments, you want to pay, is this $30? I have $30 now, and it's not, okay, take note, I'm not saying $80 or $100,000 or $100. Like, are you guys getting the message from me? I'm saying 100,000 naira, not dollar. So that person asking if he can pay $30, bro, well, see, not dollar. You can pay naira if you need 30% of the amount. I said fine for those that are on the line. You can pay it and pay the balance within 48 hours. And if you don't pay the balance within 48 hours, we will refund it. You can't pay in installments. You can just make a payment now to secure a spot and pay the balance within 48 hours. You understand? So that's just it. All right. Um, all right. That's just it. Please. Even me said like let me not say I'm gonna distress myself, but that's just it. All right. So I think I've answered that question from WhatsApp. Okay, someone said they're interested in gaming projects. Okay, that's for the previous question. So if you have further questions, drop it in the WhatsApp chat. Send your, I'm seeing payments already coming in. Send your screenshot proof to the WhatsApp line. I see payments already coming in. And for those that have made their payments, congratulations. This is going to be one of the best decisions you made in 2025. See, I'm so going to push you until you get to your mark. Except you just decide that you don't want to progress. It is only you that will say, no, I don't, I'm seeing sugar and I want to take salt, I want to take bitter herbs, It's just you that will decide, like, with the system I'm going to use to teach you, you don't have any choice but to succeed. And once you are done with the classes, see, your first job can give you back what you paid times five. I am so sure. So that's it for now. And before we go off, okay, all right, thank you, Ma, for bringing this opportunity to us. You are welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You are all welcome. It's an honor for me. I'm excited about it as well. So you're welcome. So thank you for joining me on this live session. It's I was so happy to have you here. Thank you for joining me, and I'll be signing out with this. There's something I had on my slide and I wanted to say that yeah, for everybody that's coming on board, don't quit. Even if you don't have the money to pay for this class, it's okay. Don't quit. Life can go from 0 to 100 real quick. Okay, I'll just share this quick story before I sign out. When I went into crypto, I practically sold my car, and I couldn't even complete the payment I needed for to participate in a crypto project to participate in the token sale. It was 500,000 I needed, and I sold my car off like rush rush 450K, a Corolla as at that time. And when I sold my car, I borrowed 50,000, and I participated in that token project. I made back 2 million naira. I invested 500K into an ICO. Want to know what an ICO is? I'm going to be teaching my students here. I participated with 500K and I made 2 million. So I'm going to be teaching you how to spot the right project if you want to, like, maybe invest some amount. So, but I'll teach you how, guide you how to know the right projects to invest in, so you can make returns back. But now the thing is, you can only invest in those projects when you are working and you are making money. You understand? That's one thing I didn't have then. But later, when I started working with those projects, sometimes when I receive, there are some jobs I receive up to $2,000 monthly. So when I get those money, I can now afford to, okay, fine, let me invest 100, 200, let me buy this token, let me buy this one, let me take. And sometimes those money will come back $800, 1,000 something dollar as returns from the investment. So sometimes I'll take out the profits and put back in the capital, I'll spread it in the different projects. Sometimes when I invest in 10, I'll make losses in two, three projects. But the other ones will now like overcompensate for them. That's what I. There are some figures I don't want to mention. There, are- there was a year I was making over $25,000 a year just from working in crypto. Yeah, I'm reducing my voice because I know why. I don't want to be out there. I would prefer people who benefit to be able to say, okay, this is what I benefited. So, like that, like that. So, for those that have made payment, we'll be moving into separate group, a private group with me, where we'll share all the other information for the classes we're starting. Like I said, we'll be private classes. All right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, 20% discount is 80,000 naira. Okay, thank you so much for explaining that, Esther. Is 80,000 naira of 100K. It's not, that means you'll be paying 80,000 naira instead of 100,000 naira for the first 10 persons. Now you are reserving a spot. If you reserve a spot and before you pay off your balance, the 10 the 10 people are already complete, you would have to pay the 100,000. It's important that this is clear. If you are reserving a spot, you reserve a spot so you are amongst the students, not for the discount. So if you pay up your balance before the 10 students that are paying, people have made complete payments already. There are people that are not, they are not even chatting in the comments. They have made their complete payments already. So if you pay your reserved amount, Now, then when you are paying the balance, it's already more than 10 students, which I am sure it will be. It's already more than 10 students. You would have to pay the 100,000 naira. So it's just like for the first 10 persons. So reserving a spot doesn't guarantee you get to pay the discount. Please understand. All right. It's important. All right, so that's it. So I look forward to having you guys on board. Thank you, and it was an honor to have you guys here. Have a lovely evening. Have a lovely evening. Okay, let me see. All right, just a moment, please. Mm, okay, yeah. This person is in more on WhatsApp. Okay, you have made your complete payment. So let's stop this for it. And for those that made their payments and sent it to the end. Alright? So let's stop this Thank you. Have a lovely evening. This is me signing out. Have a lovely evening. See you guys. Bye. Okay.